Yo, what is going on, people? Look what I have here. Look. Breaking into Banking by Afzal Hussain. This, Breaking into Banking, the essential guide to a career in finance. Big announcement. The book is finally, it's not out yet. You have to pre-order using the first link below. But this feels weird to actually have this. Like, I'm lost for words right now. But this is the book that I've been working on. Man is officially a published author. That's kind of nuts. Shout out to Wiley Publishers. They reached out and we made this happen. This is mad. Today is the 26th of June 2025. It's the last day to pre-order this book, and pre-orders mean a lot to me. They're very useful and they're helpful because pre-orders help the book get broader distribution, rank higher, and end up in more stores and impact more people. So first and foremost, if you've been a fan of the channel, if you supported the channel over the last 5, 6, 7 years, you know, one request I have, if you can, hit the first link below and pre-order the book. Also, anyone that pre-orders the book, they are going to get a bunch of career guides worth £180 for free. So all you got to do is email your receipt or screenshot your proof of order to info@afzalhussain.com, and you will get the links to download all those career guides. Anyway, let me just talk you through this. Like, how did this happen? How did that come about? And what this book is, what's the purpose of this book? Who is it for? And yeah, just share my thoughts on it. So I knew for the longest time, like after I broke into Goldman's, I did a few years and you know, what have you, I always knew I had a book in me. I wanted to help people. I wanted to basically create the book, the go-to book that you can hand to any uni student, any A-level student, IB student, GCSE student, any graduate, undergrad, master student, anyone who's first, second, third year and wants to break into or transition into finance. I wanted to create the resource that they could use to do that. And so that's what this is. It's called Breaking into Banking. It's in the title, but there's 3 parts. There's the first section, which is kind of like the introduction, and it's titled From Council Estate. So, you know, I grew up in a council estate, underserved, underprivileged background, from council estate to Goldman Sachs. My journey, how did I break into Goldman's? That's the first part. Then the 2 main parts are, part 1 is the industry. So everything you need to know about the industry. What are the different divisions? What are the different career progressions, different salary packages? How do the different divisions operate? Who are the clients? What was the industry like before 2007? What was the industry like after 2007 global financial crisis? This type of thing. And then part 2 is all about breaking in. So part 1 is called the industry, part 2 is called breaking in. So part 2 inside the book is for anyone who wants to break into the industry, and it covers things like how you should approach applications, how to strategically position yourself so you can secure spring weeks, internships, grad schemes. For the more junior people, what are spring weeks, what are internships, what are grad schemes? And then it goes into how do you impress on them, how do you convert, how do you secure them, how do you create strong CVs, cover letters, how do you go about networking, how do you basically stack the deck in your favor to break into the industry. And once you do that, how do you go about navigating your career? You know, how do you tackle imposter syndrome, stuff like that. So this, it took me about 6 months to write it. Most of the work was done in about 3 or 4 months, I would say, but I had 6 months, the second half of 2024, to write it. And yeah, it was good. And it's now, you know, the ebook is available on 27th June 2025. Pre-orders are currently open, and then the book will be available in hard copy and in stores and delivered to you on the 3rd of July and onwards. So it's kind of mad. I just thought I was gonna do an unboxing video, but I couldn't be bothered to set up a camera. I just opened the box and just got into them. Did my first signed copy to my wife, because this doesn't happen without the wifey. Very important. So yeah, I'm excited for you to pick this up, excited for you to read it. I know a lot of you watching this video have probably already broken into the industry and you've graduated from my content, because I started putting out finance and banking videos in 2018, 7 years ago. And a lot of you that joined then, and a lot of the videos used to get a lot more views back then. It used to get, each video I used to put out used to get 50 to 100,000 views. Back then there was high demand. So a lot of you, those first 2-3 years, you've watched the content and a lot of you have broken into the industry. If you're one of those people, let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing the stories of, you know, how people have watched the content and they've actually broken into the industry. So that's always nice to read. If you're new around here, then yeah, a bit of background. I went to Queen Mary, a non-target uni. I didn't go to a private school. I had no industry connections. And then when I got to uni, I just focused on getting as many spring weeks as possible. And then I got the internship at Goldman Sachs, converted that to a full-time offer, joined after graduating, did a few years there, and then I decided to leave to pursue entrepreneurship and really share content online to help people break into the industry. And now man is a published author, which sounds surreal. But yeah, that's a nice little tick off one of the bucket list items. Yeah, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts once you purchase this and read it. Give me feedback. And if you've got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, this is just a quick message to say thank you for your ongoing support, for, you know, tuning into the YouTube channel, subscribing. Without you, there is no channel. Without you, there is no Afzal Hussain becoming an author. So yeah, pre-order using the first link in the video description below. And yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos. I took a 3-month break. I haven't posted videos for the last 3 months. Life's been busy. I launched Finance Fast Track Academy. You can check that out. That's the second link in the video description below. And yeah, but now going forward, I've always, one of the issues I constantly have, they say you can't do everything, right? And so I'm like, okay, do I double down on YouTube content, or do I double down on LinkedIn, or do I double down on Instagram or TikTok? And all of these are, the best platform is YouTube because it's long form. I can talk to you. It's not short like Instagram and TikTok. And I can actually give a lot of value through YouTube videos. But essentially, when you're thinking about business, when it comes to social media, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, these are all good sources of lead generation. So they're good marketing and distribution channels. And I know the value in having large audiences on all of them, but trying to grow on all of them is quite tough. So they say, everyone says, or everyone that's successful in business and social media and all of that, they say pick 1 or 2. So I'm constantly figuring out which one should I do. I've gone all in on a bit more on LinkedIn recently, which has meant less time on YouTube. TikTok and Instagram, right now I don't really have time for them. But what I'm gonna do going forward, I do like, the hardest part about YouTube, I would say, is hitting record. But I do, when I'm recording and when I put out value out there, it's, you know, I find it like I can connect with people, and I think people find it interesting and useful. So going forward, I'm gonna try my best to do 1 video a week on the YouTube channel, and yeah, and then do LinkedIn stuff as well. Not so sure on Instagram and TikTok, but essentially, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Thank you once again, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.